The scandal with woke banks rejecting the non-woke customers is still here. And we are hearing more stories and examples from across the country, and this channel will continue to talk about this issue. This one is actually about Metro Bank. Yes, the Metro Bank are the latest authoritarian, woke corporate nonsense, and that is supposed to be serving the public, but in reality, they have been infiltrated and dominated by a group of far left wokey weirdos who are making decisions at the top of their management. So there's an organization, parents group, called Our Duty, and they work on an international level as well. And Our Duty are there to protect parents and children, especially against woke teachers and woke schools, especially when it comes to the gender lobby and everything else being going on. They decided to approach the Metro Bank to open up a bank account, right? They work with the parents and everybody else. They got thousands of parents who support this parents group, but somehow Metro said no. And the reason for that was really weird. Keith Jordan, who's the founder of this group, claimed that a manager told the group that it could not open a business account because the content of their website conflicts with the culture and ideas that we are pushing. Now, Miriam Cates, one of the sound Conservative MPs, said, "Why is a bank pushing culture and ideas?" Well, that's a very good question. What's that got to do with anything? Your job is to look after people's money and give them a service. The content of your website conflicts with the culture and ideas we are pushing. Why are you pushing ideas? So, this scandal that was initially exposed by Nigel Farage and his bank, Coutts & Co., and then since then, we received so many messages and other examples, and people came out and said, well, Coutts says that he didn't meet the threshold because you need to have £1 million in the bank account at all times. Then we already made a video about this and exposed it. Nigel Farage already exposed it on his show on GB News and on Twitter. That's not really the policy that they practice. There are so many customers that we discovered that they don't have £1 million in their bank account at Coutts, and somehow the bank doesn't care. But Nigel Farage must have more money in his bank account. Really weird. So we had the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, coming out to talk about this again, saying, well, the Chancellor has been very clear about this and spoken to the regulator. Obviously, we have to respect people's rights to free speech. That should not be an excuse to close anyone's account. And that's not what we would expect. Words, words, words. We're waiting for action. So, yes, the Chancellor has spoken to the regulator. Yes, the Chancellor came out to release his statements. Is the Chancellor actually going to do anything about it? And how long will it take? Is it going to take weeks, months, years, decades? I don't think this is supposed to be a rocket science sort of project. It's easy to solve. You just get all the banks involved, you get them together, you tell them off, you change the regulations, you impose a new law to protect free speech and freedom of individuals so banks don't discriminate. It's not difficult. But we're going to hear all these words from them, but we're not going to do anything about it. Now, Metro is Britain's 7th largest bank with 2.5 million customers. Last month, the bank joined Stonewall. Of course, they joined Stonewall's Diversity Champion scheme. The controversial charity's guidance suggests that describing mothers as a parent who has given birth and calls for the removal of gendered language, as well as allowing those who self-identify to use any bathroom they want. All right. The Information Commissioner has previously said that this scheme has a significant degree of influence. Through Stonewall has said that it does not seek to influence operational decisions. Well, that is a complete nonsense. So then you have obviously the head of this, Our Duty, the parents group, coming out to say that, when on the phone with the Metro manager, Mr. Jordan, who is also a former teacher and a businessman, claimed that he was told that the bank has staff networks for diversity and inclusion, including for LGBTQ plus Y stuff, while the manager told him that she had attended a pride march at the weekend. So why is that relevant? Why would you talk to your customer, or not even your customer, and talk about that? It's just, I don't know, it's just a little bit bizarre. I mean, in modern times, we are a generally moderate liberal society. We still have basic conservative values. This is our nation. And that level of moderate progressive liberalism was working a little bit until, well, 20th century, late 20th century. Then somebody opened up the lid and chaos came out. And now it's out of control. Now the whole society is in danger. Even those liberals who are supporting these far left ideas, they're going to come for them. They're going to come for them. They're going to come for the same Islamists and those from the Islamic world who come here and they say, well, you're also a marginalized group, so we're going to look after you. No, they're going to come for them too. And those people are going to come for the LGBT. And it's all going to be chaotic. The left will end up eating itself. And in the middle of this, our country will be destroyed. Now, it might be exaggeration, but this is already happening slowly. Look at France. Look at Belgium. And of course, all the other countries in Western Europe. Now, let me know your thoughts on Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.